Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Back outside. It's like in the mid-90s right now, and it's very, very hot, so I need something nice and refreshing. And this is, as you can see from up there, Switchback Ale. Switchback is a new brewery. They're out of Burlington, Vermont. The reason I wanted to do this beer today is you're seeing this on Saturday the 23rd, and today is the Capital Brew Fest, and Switchback, they only do their stuff on tap. As far as I know, they're not in bottles yet, at least not in Albany. I've seen them on tap like every beer store and pretty much every bar around here, so they're gaining popularity. So I got a growler fill, little 16-ounce growler at Brew Crew. I forget how much it was. It was fairly cheap, so let's dig right into this here. Alrighty, so we got a nice looking beer here. I mean, it looks almost red on camera, but it's more like a very dark orange amber color, which I guess is what it should be since it's an amber ale. Nice head on there. It's a white, creamy, frothy kind of head. The aroma is a very kind of malty, kind of fruity beer. It's kind of like an ESB, like a Wells Bombardier or Fuller's ESB, but more like Americanized. Definitely, I mean, I get the fruits they're talking about. I get like a touch of like hot flowers in there. So I am really thirsty, and hopefully this is going to be a nice refreshing beer. So let's dig in here. Cheers. Yeah, I haven't had this beer in a while. If you're under the impression that this is my first time having it, I'm sorry, but I have had this at many beer fests over the last year or two. Switchback, they're only on tap, so they show up like every beer fest I've ever been to. So yeah, I mean, it's I've even asked the people, and I'm pretty sure it was the brewmaster, head brewer, or somebody, you know, what kind of beer is this? And they say like it's really hard to classify. It's kind of an amber ale, it's kind of a blonde, it's kind of a English pub ale, kind of all three in one. You are getting like the British style, the fruits in there that they mentioned in the description from the yeast. I'm wondering if they use ringwood yeast or just some kind of traditional British yeast or something like that. Getting the cereal malts in there, getting like the red kind of fruit, and it's, you know, there's a definite bitterness to it as well. It's very soft in the mouth. It's kind of thick. You know, it's not all crisp or thin or anything like that. So it is drinking kind of like a pub ale. As a refresher on a 95-degree afternoon, it's doing all right, I guess. It is slightly dry in the aftertaste, but the flavor while it's in the mouth is really good. So I'm gonna sip on this for a little bit more, and we'll come back to my final thoughts. Cheers. All right, back finishing the Switchback Ale. It's a good beer. It's nothing really special. You know, as it's been warming up over the last few minutes or so, I was hoping more flavors would come out. But really nothing came out. I mean, it got like slightly more bitter, slightly more like sticky sweet, but it's like this beer has like so much potential and they don't use it. Like, I'm getting like a tiny little bit of bitterness, which I think if they added like way more hops in here, they have like a real standard American amber ale. Because like it's like a beer that finishes too clean for its own good. Like, it's finishing so clean, like there's no residual aftertaste other than a slightly generic kind of dryness, kind of like a toastiness, I guess you could say. Or maybe they could do something with the malt bill, making it a little bit more sweeter, a little more sticky, or something like that. But I mean, as it is, it's a good beer. It taste is good. It's I think it's closer to mild than it is robust, but it's far from bland. I'll give you that. It is extremely drinker friendly, which I think is the whole point of this beer. Is, you know, Switchback, they're a fairly new microbrewery. They just want stuff that people in a restaurant who never had real beer before would drink, and like, you know, like I could give this to my mom and she would like it. You know, so I mean, if you're going into this expecting you're gonna get, you know, some super upper echelon craft beer, it's not it. But that being said, really nothing wrong with it at all. Good taste, highly drinkable, 5% ABV. You could definitely session this. I could get I'd love to get like a full, you know, half-gallon growler and do that at a picnic or something. They have more beers, but we'll see if I can get them. So, anyways, final thoughts on the Switchback Ale. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. It's a good beer. So I guess that does it for this episode of Chaz Beer Reviews, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.